Why do you think some project managers always deliver projects on time, within budget, within schedule, while others fail to deliver repeatedly? So the question is, what differentiates between an average project manager and a super project manager? It's not the education, experience or luck. It's more about the context. The better context you have about your project, the better decisions you can take. And today in this video, I'll show you how you can manage your context better than any other tool you are using today, using ChatGPT Projects. Think about it. Your project constraints, your risks, your dependencies, your stakeholder constraints. Every single decision you take in your project is based on your project's context. So the better context you have about your project, the more structured the context is, the better decisions you take for your project. Project managers today work with multiple files, documents, and different tools, and the contexts are scattered across all these tools. So it is almost impossible to have all the context at one place to have a better decision making. Decision fatigue kicks in, and this results in failures and mistakes in your decisions. This is exactly where ChatGPT comes in. It maintains a persistent context for your project. It structures your project documents and context logically, and it helps you maintain your decisions and make your decisions consistently over time. So once you have a structured, persistent and consistent context, you start using ChatGPT as your project's brain. Now let's get practical. In this video, I'll show you how to configure ChatGPT project and how to structure your project documents, and then we'll see how in real life you can use ChatGPT projects for decision making with a few real life examples. Once you set up your project appropriately, ChatGPT starts working as your project advisor.
Creating ChatGPT projects primarily has these 4 steps. First, we create a project, then we upload project documentation, then we set up a custom instructions for project management workflows, and then we move any existing chats into the project. So let's get straight into ChatGPT. So on the left hand menu, you'll find new projects. Click on new project, and here we'll create a new project. I am creating a new project which is Rocket Connect. It's my fictitious company, Rocket Connect, which is an MVNO, mobile virtual network operator in India with over 1 million subscribers. And they're undertaking an AI project to predict their churn. In my upcoming videos, I'll also create videos showing the full life cycle of an AI project, managing an AI project using PMI, CPMI phases, and I'll use the same project for that. So here I'm creating this Rocket Connect project. Now, before you create a project, you have to decide what should be the memory type, whether it should be default or project only. If it is default, ChatGPT will use chat context from within the project and also from the outside. If it is project only, as the name suggests, it will use only chat context within the project. So if you want to guardrail your project, an example can be if you want to create a project which is customer facing and you want to generate all the insights which are customer friendly and which can be shared with the customer, you can create a separate project, and for your internal projects you can create one separate project. But here I'll leave it as default and I'll go ahead and create this project. Now next we add our context to the project. So here there are 2 parts to it. One is the instructions. So instructions basically tell ChatGPT how they should respond for any query in the future. So I have created a template for this. So this template instruction has 4 parts: role and tone, communication style, key preferences, and specific behaviors. So let's see each of them. First, role basically tells how we are expecting ChatGPT to behave. So I'm saying act as my senior project management advisor with expertise in your industry. My industry will be telecom, so I put it telecom. Be concise and actionable. Use bullet points for action items. Ask clarifying questions, etc. Then in the communication style, I'm saying in what format he should be sharing the output. Here I'm saying easy stakeholder sharing, so that whatever ChatGPT responds, it should be customer shareable. Then flag risks and dependencies proactively and provide both executive summary and detailed analysis. Then key preferences, I'm saying what are the key preferences for the project. So reference all the uploaded documents, use relevant methodology. It can be agile, waterfall, safe, or hybrid, or whatever. You can mention that. And consider my team size. Here you can provide the number, then the budget, timeline, and then specific behaviors. When drafting status update, include progress, blockers, and all this. You can define it as per your need. And for meeting summaries, extract the decisions made, action items, key discussion points, etc. When analyzing risks, provide impact, probability, mitigation options, recommended actions. I have already created this for my need for Rocket Connect. Paste it here. So here you can see I have mentioned I have a 50-member team, 10 to 50 million budget, 31st July is the end date, the due date, and my industry I mentioned telecom. Then I have already created few project documents. I have created meeting notes, meeting note template, project charter. I have communication templates. I have status report templates. I have risk registered, issue log, project plan, stakeholder analysis document, and statement of work. So let me go ahead and add them to ChatGPT. I save it. So now I have set up my Rocket Connect project, and it's ready to be queried, and I can ask for insights. Who is the project manager for this? And it says the project manager is Priya Kumar, and let's see. So here you see. So Priya Kumar is the project manager. This is what ChatGPT has responded. Now that we have set up our project correctly, and we see that ChatGPT is responding as per our provided documents. So let's take first use case, which is weekly status report generation. Usually, traditional way of status report generation would take not less than 60 minutes. You first gather updates from teams, which takes around 10 to 15 minutes. Then you review your project management tool data, and then draft status report from scratch, and then format and proofread. So it takes almost around, say, 50 to 60 minutes. But using ChatGPT for this, you can do it within 60 seconds, and then maybe another 10 to 15 minutes of review. So I have already created a prompt for this, and let's go to ChatGPT and see what it has to say. So we had asked him to provide executive summary. So this is the project manager, and then it says it's on track, progress against milestones, key achievements for this week, what are the blockers, next week's priorities, budget status, and overall confidence. So here you can see it's providing me data as per what we provided it. So it's a huge productivity booster. And in today's era, if you are not doing this using your project context, of course, I think you are missing a huge opportunity here. So this is the status report. Let's take another use case. Our next use case is risk assessment and mitigation planning. So usually risk mitigation and assessment planning takes around 1 to 2 hours in the traditional way. And for this, it will refer risk register, project plan, stakeholder analysis. So I have already written a prompt for this, and let's see what ChatGPT has to say about it. Here you can see ChatGPT has generated this risk assessment. It has generated the risk IDs, the risk description, probability and impact, effectiveness of current mitigation, gaps identified, recommended additional mitigation plan, and who are the owners. So this is the risk assessment, but then you can see here it has also identified new risks. Because ChatGPT has now the context of the project, it can have a 360-degree view of all the artifacts within the document. It has identified few new risks which are not in our risk register. So it has highlighted those, why it is a risk, why it thinks it is a risk, what is the impact, and recommended action. So overall, this is a huge productivity boost for all the project managers, and I will highly recommend you use ChatGPT projects and see how best you can utilize it within your project and gain productivity. In my upcoming video, I will create a connection with Jira and also maybe with Canva and see how we can create Jira tasks from within ChatGPT and then get insights in those into those tasks. So hit that subscribe button and keep following me so that you don't miss such upcoming videos.
Now that you understand how ChatGPT projects can be configured, start using them for your active projects. Track risks, your dependencies, issues inside your persistent workspace, and stop losing context every time you start a new chat. In the next video, I'll show you few real-life use cases and exactly how I use them for decision making in my projects. So don't forget to subscribe and like this channel so that I can bring you similar videos in the future. See you in the next video. Stay AI savvy, stay AI.